y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Bobs with Tiara. So before we get started, make sure you like this video, leave a comment below, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, make sure you following me on all of my socials, and make sure you booking and shopping with Tiara's one-stop shop. So y'all, today I will be customizing this wig. This is a 24-inch wig that my client dropped off for me to get ready for her install that she's coming to get in a couple days. So well, yes y'all, so right now I am just getting the wig ready. Again, this is not one of my wigs that I do sell through my company, but I do allow my clients to bring in their own wigs. They just have to bring it by at least 2 days in advance. So we're going to be using this to bleach the knots. And there's the developer. Of course, I have my mixing container and silicone mix on the knots and the hair once we wash everything. So yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the wig a little bit. So I just wet my hand. I don't know if y'all can tell you my hand is wet. And I just run it back. Just to make sure all of the flyaways is flying backwards. And yeah, that's what I do. Just to get it going all back. So I am going to start with the wig in this position to bleach it. And then I'm going to flip it over this way to finish it, so that it does not bleed all over. It doesn't bleed onto the hair. It only bleaches the knots. So I'm going to use this to lay on top. Once I turn it over, got my mixer bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my developer. Just going to use a scoop like this. And then maybe like a little bit like that for the wig. I don't feel like I'm gonna need that much, but I could have just got away with just that one scoop. But just in case. And I'm just gonna add a little bit. You always add more, but I don't want to add any more powder, so I don't want to put too much at first. The only thing I can do once it gets too watery is add more powder to thicken it back up. But I prefer it to be thick than watery. So I'm going to start with this and give it a good little mix. Don't worry, don't worry. Let me get something like that. Got my handy dandy wipes to wipe my mess up. So yeah, give it a mix. Make sure you get all the way around the edges. Yeah, get it off of the actual brush. And I think I'm just gonna add like a tad more. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna add like a little drop. Not even that much. Like literally a drop. Like that. Can you see? It's right here. I added some down there. And I'm gonna mix it up. Okay. There we go. You see that? It looks better. It looks and feel better. Make sure I get the sides. there. So once I mix it up, I like to start in the back and then I work my way to the front and the sides. So I'm just gonna take that much and get the back. In the sides. I'm gonna do this backwards so y'all can see as well. Okay. Okay, so this is what the inside looks like. Can you see? Let me get a paper towel. Okay, to get this stuff off. And all you have to do is make sure you clean it off immediately and you'll be okay. It's okay. So yes, that's that. So that's what it looks like in the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and take the paper that it came in and I'm gonna lay it forward onto the paper like so. Can you see? Can you see? That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna leave it like that and let the knots bleach. And yeah. We'll be back so I can show you what it looks like. I don't know exactly where this wig came from, but hopefully it bleaches okay. Even if it doesn't, I can finesse and make it do what it do. But yeah, it doesn't look like that front hairline is really thick where I'm gonna have to work that hard, but it's definitely gonna need some plucking. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit. I'm going to wash it. I'm gonna let it sit, let the knots bleach, and then I'm gonna wash it and put the silicone mix on there and then come back when it's time for me to pluck the wig. I'll come back when it's time to pluck it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is her after it's been bleached. This is the hairline naturally. It's still wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start plucking and customizing the hairline. It's bald, but it's just a piece of hair that, you know, it's just laying weird. So what I like to do is go in and just wax stick, just lightly. It doesn't have to be nothing heavy. Just wax stick the hairline all back. So I'm just gonna go in and I have the hot comb and hot comb everything back before I start plucking. We're gonna get this all back. And the sizzle is just because the hair is still wet. But it doesn't, it's okay. It's not harming anything. It's not harming. So y'all, these are the tweezers that I like to use. Slanted. I don't know if you can tell that this part right here is slanted. You see this little space right here? I'm going to take everything from where it's the top of this little heel. It's right here. All the way over to the top of the heel that's on the other side. If you need to help you get that part that you want, you just need to comb the hair back. I'm not going to push too much forward because I don't want it to stay in a forward place. I just need it to stay forward for the time being. Yeah. Make sure you do the same on this side. And smooth everything back. So, okay, so this is what I have. This is what I have for the front portion. So you can start on the left or you can start on the right. Today I'm going to start on the left, just for the video purposes. And what I like to do is hold this hair. I'm going to hold just a little section. This part. Even though I do have these in, I just don't want to pull and make any holes in the lace. Even though all of this is going to be, I don't know. This just help me have a little bit control as I'm plucking. It just gives me control. It doesn't do anything because even if I rip this out, all of this lace is going to be cut, so it doesn't matter. So whenever you're putting these in, make sure you're putting it not in too close to the perimeter of the wig, so that just in case it does rip or snag or anything like that, it's not going to affect anything that's going to be used when you install the lace. So this is how my fingers are. So I can get a grip on it as I'm going back. Then I got the tweezers like this. And I'm just going to start right there at the peak. And I grab the hair, pull it, let it go. Grab the hair, pull it, let it go. You see, I already have that. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to the next part. Once I get a little line there, I go to the next part. And you can see little indentions in the wig where some hair is pulled forward, some hair is back. It's like you can see the hairline. And that's what I mimic when I go through with this. I don't like harsh little lines in the wig or in the front of the wig. Those lines where they be like, you could tell that the hair was ripped out in that section. I don't like that. But I do try to give a subtle, you know, line, not such a harsh line. I don't like those harsh lines. But that's what I'm doing. And as I'm going, I'm snapping. Hear that? That's what it sounds like. If I didn't have the hair in the middle. That's what you would hear. just keep going. And there she is. I will insert a clip on how she looks when she's installed. She's getting a style as well, and she sent me one style and then she changed when she dropped it off to another style. So yeah, we're gonna see if that changes again. If so, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and show y'all later. Insert a picture of how it looks when it is styled. So yes, that's that, you guys. That's that. A little plucky pluck, a little plucky pluck. And yes, y'all, this is how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.